Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to our YouTube channel and welcome to this Laravel for Beginners tutorial series. So actually this is the part 5 of this tutorial series, and in this video we're going to talk about Blade templates. And of course, as a sort of recap, from the previous video we worked with the controllers and we set up controllers by using the artisan. And as I've said, in this video, we're going to talk about Blade templates. So let's go ahead and create a new folder inside our resources folder and under views. So we're going to create here a layout directory. So new folder, and then we're just going to name it layouts, because as you can see, if we try to open up our pages, the about, the index, and the services, you can see we have repeating HTML for our services page, our index page, and our about page. So we'll try to minimize that by using our layouts uh, files. So under layouts, this is under view. So under layouts, we will create a new file called app.blade.php, and then we're going to substitute, or we're going to add some keywords here that will enable us to minimize this repeating HTML. And inside here, we're just going to copy the HTML from our about blade.php and paste it here in our app.blade.php. And in here, we'll just say add symbol and then yield, and then keyword content. So save this, and inside our index.php, so instead of using all this HTML, we'll just delete this and we'll just leave this h1 and paragraph tag, and at the top we'll just say extends, and then open and close single quote, and then layouts that app. So the reason behind we put layouts that app, because this particular layout belongs or under layouts folder, and the name of the layout is app. So that's why we extend layouts.app here. And of course, let's just delete this also, the body and the HTML tag. And in here, we're just gonna put at section, and it should be the content right there. And in here, we'll just end the section. Okay, there you go. Let us save this and copy all this code, or maybe here, and then go to our about.php. So instead of using all this HTML, we'll just replace that and put the end section there. Same thing with our services. So remove all that HTML and type in the end section here. So let's go ahead and try to preview if all of our code are working. So here we are at our index. Let's just refresh that, and as you can see, our index.php file is still working with all the h1 and paragraph tag there. And if we try to go to about, it should work as well, and of course the services. Okay, so this is the index, right? So maybe we'll just change this text and try to see if it's working, or if it's really working or not. So let's go back to our code editor and index.blade.php. So welcome to Laravel for beginners, and we'll just delete that, save our file, and let's go back to our browser. Refresh. There you go. As you can see, the h1 tag only contains now the welcome to Laravel for beginners text. So in that manner, we won't have to repeat all the ugly HTML that we had before. And now let's try if we want to pass some values or parameters to our blade templates. So let's go to our pages controller in the app in HTTP and then under controllers. So pages controllers, and let's try to pass some values or parameters to our layout by just using this mechanism here. So let's just say title and then welcome to programming knowledge, something like this. Programming knowledge, there you go. And actually there's two ways on how to do this, but I'll show you both ways on passing values to our template. So the first way is this. So let's just pass parameters. So view and then compact there, and pass in the title as the parameter. And let's go to our index. So instead of using this text here, let's type in curly braces and then title. There you go. And let's try to save this and go back to our browser. So this is the original text. Welcome to Laravel for beginners, and let's refresh our page. So I think we have an error, use of undefined constant title assumed. So I think we forgot to type in the dollar sign or money sign. So instead of only the title, we'll type in the dollar sign for our placeholder, and then save that and refresh. There you go. As you can see, welcome to programming knowledge. So let's just to make sure, let's just change something here in our text. So instead of the title, let's just say welcome to programming knowledge, and then let's try to add a mark there, or the exclamation mark, and refresh our page, and there you can see welcome to programming knowledge with the exclamation mark. Another way of passing parameters to our layout is by using the keyword with. So instead of using this, let's just comment this out and paste it here, and also change this. Instead of compact, let's just say with, and of course the title keyword and the actual variable title. Let's just go ahead and do the same thing for our about pages. So in here we can pass in the about us text, and this should be with, and of course title with the actual variable title here. And also in this particular method, we can pass in multiple data by using array. And instead of using the title variable, so let's just say data, and then we will define an array here, array. And inside this array, let's just say we have a title here, and then services. Okay. And of course, we need to pass this to our services page or services layout with the keyword with. Let's just not forget the greater than sign, and of course we can use the data variable. And let's just go to our pages, the about. So instead of using the about here, let's just go ahead and type in the title. And also for our services here, we can just say title. There you go. So about, and our services, and including our index.blade.php. And let's try to refresh our page, and let's go to our about page. As you can see, we have here the updated about page, and also the services. With, I think we have misspelled the with, so let's try to change that in our code editor. So services, I think it's in our pages controller. And of course, by deleting the D because we have misspelled there. And refresh, and there you have it. Services, this is the service page. So I think that's it for this tutorial, and in the next video we're going to discuss compiling assets and maybe models and database migrations. So see you in the next video. Thanks.